Charlotte Owendyke, and we're going to prune this tree rose. And Baldo's going to help me because it's a big tree rose. It's got some big canes on it. So we're going to explain how to do it. This is Oh My.
This is a beautiful dark red Floribunda. You can see that it's an exhibition Floribunda, and it's an amazing rose. Look at it. It's in December and it's in full bloom still. This
Gorgeous.
is a fantastic rose to get for your garden.
Okay, the first thing what we're going to do is strip it of all the leaves because we want to see the structure that's in here. So you can watch us do it a little bit and then break. Because it's got too many.
So I see that you're getting rid of the leaves.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Are you taping?
Yes.
Leaves get a lot of, they harbor insects and they harbor disease. So lots of times you'll get black spot or rust or powdery mildew. So we're taking it off and we will be cleaning out underneath and throwing all the leaves and everything we trim in the trash. We do not compost.
And why are you doing that first?
Because we want to see what it looks like, because we're going to take a look and Baldo will explain his method about going inside and seeing which canes to remove. So you make the cuts at the base and not go down and because that saves the amount of time you have to make cuts. It's more efficient. So we'll explain that. Because there's some there's some brand new canes coming off too. So we want to make sure it's open in the center by the time we finish, and that it's appropriately sized. Because this is a Floribunda that has a tendency to get a little on the larger size. Floribundas, the designation is by the hybridizer, the person who developed the plant. And some Floribundas only get about 3 feet tall, and some are 6 feet tall. So it depends on that. Let's say, hot cocoa gets about 3 feet wide and 5 to 6 feet tall, and like Julia Child only gets about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. So so that's things you have to take in consideration. Well, what do you think?
I think
hey, Baldo, what do you think?
Well, looks like we're ready.
Yeah.
We can see the bud union. The beauty about tree roses is that you don't have to get down to the ground to prune all this stuff. The bud union is right here at waist level. So it's an ideal for those people that have.
I'm thinking those are my clippers.
Have hip problems.
No.
Oh, they're on your ladder.
Oh, on the ladder. Okay.
Anyway, for those people that can't bend down to prune their roses, this is an ideal type of rose to grow. Anyway, so this is the bud union or crown of the rose, and this is where all the main canes emanate from. So the goal is to save the new canes and the vigorous canes and get rid of the older canes, especially those that are diseased, damaged.
They're crossing other canes.
Anything that kind of
old.
Yes, old. Anything that going toward the center, you try to remove it, and then you try to shape the rose in the shape of a vase. Okay, with the main canes coming out of the
Basically in a round, kind of a circle.
Correct.
Coming off of the main here. You might have one, if you have one cane in the middle, you might keep that one.
Yes. So
look at this new cane.
Yes.
Whoa.
So one of the first things that I do when I prune a rose bush, regardless of what it is, is I look for the newest canes, the key canes that I want to keep. And these are two new canes right here. And I can tell that they're new canes because of the smooth bark. They're nice and green. The older canes, which are the kind of at the base, like this one.
Or this one.
Yes. The bark is kind of cracked, warty.
It has lines on it.
Yes.
And it's darker brown, where these are nice and green and reddish. They just look fresh.
Yes. So you want, these are the key canes that you want to keep. So what I do is I identify all those canes that I want to keep, and then I kind of stick to one cane at a time, okay? And then I just go from the base up, and then I decide what height I'm going to keep it. Now, because it's a 3 rows, you want to shorten the canes a little bit more than in a regular bush planted on the ground, because otherwise, if this 3 rows was not supported by rods like this, that base right here, the main rootstock would crack. So it's very important for 3 roses to put a very strong anchor post right next to it. 1 or more is ideal.
Yeah, so what happens, and I've seen this happen, is the wind sometimes will catch it and twist it, and it will actually turn it. I had that happen to one of my older tree rows, and it just broke off some of the limbs, and eventually I had to dig it out.
And 3 roses are very expensive. 3 roses usually cost at least twice as much as a regular rose bush. So it's very important to protect it. And the way to do it is to put an anchor in there that will support it.
An inexpensive one is using rebar, which has been done here. It just kind of rusts and it just looks natural, and then she uses twine to tie it to the rebar, so that kind of holds it in place.
And then you want to protect the trunk from the rebar by winding your twine around in and out. So
Yeah,
the rebar
some
doesn't
people
rub
use
against.
twine. I've used old pantyhose. It turns nice and brown too, and it's very soft and very, very strong.
Yeah, that works too.
Don't use wire.
No, don't use wire. That's not a good idea. I think I'd like to thin out some of the smaller twigs so we
Okay.
can get in and reach in a little bit better.
Well, what I like to do is I like to get rid of some of the stuff that is
Yes.
diseased.
Okay, go for it.
Like for instance, this peg right here, the end of
Oh,
it,
good.
the end of it has canker, which is a disease caused by a fungus. And then if you don't remove the canker growth, the canker will eventually kind of move down the cane. So it's very important to cut that out and then leave nice, healthy tissue.
Okay. So, well, this is such
See,
a,
right here,
yes.
this at the base has canker, so I'm going to take this one out.
Okay.
Again,
Oh, does it have?
see, it has canker right there. And then it's kind of twisty and yucky. So those are the kind of canes
Let
that
me see this.
oh,
It needs to be cut further.
oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
We have a little bit, and we'll save some of these pieces, Gary, so you can take a look at that later. more
Okay,
close
see
up.
now it's,
You have to get all white. If it has any darkness in the center, you got to go down further.
okay.
All right. You want my loppers?
Right here, there's also canker right here.
Okay.
And we need to cut this area right there. And
Canker
then,
sometimes will enter on a cut and go down.
and then same thing here.
Here, yeah.
So what I do is
Oh, he's
See?
strong. And look, you're starting to open up this bush.
yes.
Just instead of going thip, 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 he goes after and goes and looks at it.
Again, this is all canker growth, so removing all the canker growth.
This one needs it too.
Yes.
And this one does too. There.
Where?
So there's a,
You can see the bud. in this
I know,
direction.
that's why I pointed it out.
Okay. I would say right here, when I need your
Loppers.
loppers. And when I cut with loppers or with pruners, I make sure that this part of the loppers or the pruners is in the crotch area like this. Okay, so
You're gonna have to go more. We've got down the center.
I think we're okay.
You think you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I need to clean them?
yeah, I think it's oil.
Yeah, I did oil them the other day,
Yeah.
so, but I didn't clean them.
Okay.
They get a
So-
lot of use.
Okay, so then here there's another canker, and then this is a nice cane, but it's kind of toward the center, so we're gonna take it out. Okay, so we're cleaning the center.
The reason you open it out and open the center so you get more airflow, so you have less issues with powdery mildew or any fungal diseases.
Okay, so now that we got rid of a lot of oaks, there's some more.
You want to get it?
Get rid of most of
I'm
that.
going to get rid of this one at this level because it's going out into the walkway.
Okay. So I think we got rid of most of the canker growth. So you can see that now the center is clear. And from now we need to concentrate around the bush and then cut each cane to healthy wood and then point to either an outside bud or a bud that is not going to interfere with people walking around the rose bush. For instance, in
This one.
yeah. For instance, right here, if I prune like that, then the growth is going to go this way, then.
Yes, there's a bud that would stab them.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to prune this way, and then the growth is going to go this way. Or we can go this way, and then we're going to send the growth this way. So how you prune determines which way the growth is going to go.
So
So-
the bud eye tells you which way it's going to grow.
Yes.
It's almost like it's pointing the way.
Yeah.
So right here,
Yes.
and then right here.
Yep, that's where I go to. And I'm going to do this one right here because it'll go here, so it'll fill that little area.
Okay. Then I'm going to prune right there. See right here. I'm going to send the growth
And
that
do you
way.
want to kind of make them all sort of even? You don't
Yes.
want an uneven bush?
Correct.
Yeah, you get a nice round frame.
What do you
And
think?
some, you got that's too high. I go there.
I was.
That's such a vigorous cane, yeah, that you know it's going to put out a really good growth. So that's why I suggested we cut a little lower. You want my loppers again? Or you got it?
No, I got it.
I'm going to cut this little twiggy thing because it's less than a pencil thickness. We generally take everything off that's pencil thickness.
And I get rid of all the sticky stuff.
And I'm going to prune this one down to there, and that one there. It looks like you want to, we got this one going toward the center. Do you want to cut it there?
Yes. Well, let me.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Take that one out, yes. That was been bugging me.
It's been bugging me too. And then this, I guess okay.
Yeah, it's okay because it's not in any walkway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Too bad because we have a nice cane, but it's got some finger.
Gotta go to the right way.
Oh, you're strong, man. Yep, and then you got two more.
He's got canker right here. I hate to do it, but
Oh, well, you know it's a strong, healthy cane. It's going to put out some nice new growth. Roses love to grow, so, and Linda's good about
I'm going to cut it right there.
fertilizing after everything gets pruned, so they get a lot of food to put out their new growth.
What do you think, Linda?
I think this one needs to go to here.
Okay. See, after you kind of prune it, then this is where the individuality comes in. Some people feel like they have to be a little bit taller. Other people feel that they have to be a little bit shorter.
Just a little bit, so it's not too different from that.
But we're basically, we're in the same boat. We think alike.
Yeah.
We just differ a little bit on
How much?
how
Looks
much.
good.
But you can see
So
that
it might look scary to somebody who's not used to seeing that, but at the end of the season, it's going to be as big as it was when we started.
you can always leave it taller, because once you cut it, you cannot glue it back.